Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the premiere of our new monthly show, Game World News. My name is Jacob, and it is my utmost pleasure to have you all here at Bodzy Gaming. Now, in the videos of Game World News, we will be looking at whatever significant has happened in the past month and whatever is there to look forward to in the next month. Hopefully, you'll have fun. As you may have heard, winter is coming, and this year's winter will bring something extra special. No, unfortunately, it's not White Walkers. By the way, what a racist name, right? White Walkers. But I am assuming it's because if they were called just Walkers, it wouldn't sound so threatening, wouldn't it? Anyway, new generation of consoles, Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 is coming, so both Microsoft and Sony are working very hard to make you want their console. On June 11th, Sony introduced the futuristic design of a new console, some key specs and many new games that we can expect. To name a few: Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Gran Turismo 7, Hitman 3, Horizon Zero Dawn 2 Forbidden West, and many more. Then on July 9th, Sony invested $250 million in Epic Games, company that brought you Fortnite and company that currently holds one of the best 3D engine technologies in the world. So by July 10th, it felt like basically Sony has covered all the bases for the new launch, and all eyes were on Microsoft and their response. To make matters even worse, on July 22nd, Microsoft announced that their streaming platform Mixer was ending. If you check Mixer site today, you will see that they are trying to drive traffic towards Facebook gaming. Interesting. So July 23rd, a Microsoft conference called Xbox Game Showcase was now a matter of life or death for Xbox and for the whole gaming division of Microsoft. During a 2-hour stream, to which you'll find a link down in the description, Microsoft announced many new games, sadly without release dates and more information. The games worth mentioning are State of Decay 3, new Fable, and new Halo. What was interesting the most was that it seemed like the Xbox Series X was not actually the main thing of the show. The subtle push on Game Pass, which is kinda like Netflix for games, where for $10 a month you get to play all the games in their gaming library, indicated that Microsoft knows that they lost the fight for the best exclusive game. But they still managed to come up with a different business strategy. It did not have that wow effect of E3 or Sony conference, but it is a clear sign that Microsoft is not giving up and Xbox is here to stay. More news. Mafia the Definitive Edition, originally planned for 28th of August, got postponed. Official statement released by 2K Games and Hangar 13 Studios says: finalizing everything in time for that launch date has become increasingly challenging due to the ongoing global pandemic. And the last thing we want to do is to compromise the quality of the experience. On July 22nd, they released an almost 15-minute gameplay video that you are seeing now. It's no secret that we at Bodzy Gaming are eager to play this game, but if it's possible, the gameplay made us even more eager. And in the end, I totally agree. It's better to postpone the release by a month than to be completely disappointed. So, thumbs up 2K. Another game that got postponed is Amazon's New World, and sadly, it's not the first time. First, it was planned for May release, then it got moved to August 25th. But during July, we found out that the game will come in spring 2021. This delay was not officially justified, but we can assume it's kinda similar to Mafia. So our thrill of getting new hot MMORPG got cold shower. And even though cold showers can be pleasant sometimes, this is not the case. What are you doing to us, Jeff? Before we get to games that actually came out as planned, I would like to ask you a small favor, guys. This new thing of ours, Game World News, is something I'm still not completely convinced about, and I would love to hear what you guys think. So please, go down into the comment section and leave us a comment. Now I know I'm asking here for a lot of hate, but you know, honest criticism is the best way to grow, and maybe best way to anti-depress. But anyway, if you don't want to miss the next month Game World News, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to turn on the notifications. Now, back to business. July releases offered something for everybody, so let's go and check our list of top 5 of July. Who wouldn't want to be Iron Man? Well, if you have PS4 and VR set, you can be. After seeing the teasers and gameplay videos, we were absolutely hyped about this game, and now we finally got to play it. Impressions? The game is good. It's not a great game, there are still some things that could use improvement, like loading times for each mission, VR response, and missions variety, but overall, you get to be Iron Man. For all of you F1 fans there, I'm sure that you know this already, but in case you don't, F1 2020 was released and it's great. The racing stuff is superb as usual, but in this year's version you have much needed improvement in the form of game mode My Team, where you assume a role of owner and the driver of new F1 team. It gives you absolute control of every aspect of Formula racing. You are building the car, you are promoting the team, you are hiring a second driver, and you are racing yourself. It's kind of usual to consider buying new Formula 1 when you already own the previous year version. And some years it's simply not worth it. But this year it's definitely worth it. I can remember how long it's been since I've played truly amazing skating game. Luckily that changed. Skater XL is much needed game in this genre. As it's normal these days, it's not the arcade fun stuff you remember in old skating games, but more kind of simulator. So with that you have this learning curve that you need to go through. First 5 to 10 hours you will spend learning the tricks, controls and how to land so you won't wipe out after each trick. But then it's pure pleasure. If you are a skater or fan of skating, this game you need to try. Remake of a beloved game from 2005, and by remake I mean true remake. All the original fun in a new coat. And for all of you who did not have a chance to play the original, think of Mars Attacks. It's just fun. Nothing more, nothing less. No challenging missions, no boss fights, maybe except one, just running around completing missions full of human destruction. Much needed relief in times like these. And definitely our choice of the month. If you have seen any internet site in the past few weeks, you had to encounter posts about this game. But if you still don't know what it is, then here is a short summary. Action-adventure game exclusive for PlayStation. Yeah, it bugs me too. The visuals, the combat and the story are the main reasons you should play this game. You get to visit 13th century Japan as Jin Sakai, one of the last samurais who has to disrupt Mongol invasion and liberate already occupied locations. This game is already a hit and I think it will stay with us for a long time. August slowly starts, and here are the games that you should definitely look out for. We did many videos about Frostpunk, and we also did a video about the upcoming and final extension On the Edge. For all of them I'll put the link down to the description. So you can guess that this is something we are impatiently waiting for. And now it's finally here. 20th of August will our dreams come true and we get finished the Frostpunk story. Hallelujah! On a mysterious remote island, a skull washes up on shore and it's reawakened by enigmatic deity. Dubbed Scully, the newly reanimating being, has been summoned to intervene in a war between the deity's 3 siblings, whose quarrel jeopardized the island they call home. This new adventure in the game looks fantastic. Somehow weird but creative hop, skip and roll game with interesting plot caught our eye, and on August 4th we are going to become Scully and we will try to save the island. 13th of August is the date when you will have a chance to play this great looking game. Total War series is pretty well known, and in this game you will enter the 20-year-long Trojan War. Huge armies thrusted against each other gives you chills and at the same time tests your strategy skills. After all, see for yourself. Anyway, this is one of the games that you should definitely look out for in August. How can we not include this survival game in our list? Survival games are kind of our specialty. The setup alone caught our interest to the point where we can wait to try it out. You start as a survival on an island where you have to harvest and collect resources in order to craft weapons and boats to go explore other islands and to find out what has happened there. If it sounds familiar to you, it's because it's basically Stranded Deep, with different graphics, different plot and different motivation, which should make it better, because that's the one thing I was missing in Stranded Deep. After setting up the base and food production, there is really no motivation or challenge to do other things. This should not be the case here. So mark your calendars, 28th of August is the day you will play for your survival. And that's it for our first Game World news. I sincerely hope you liked it. Feel free to comment, like and subscribe, the more the better. You can also go and check our top 5 upcoming games video or our best free Steam games video. Anyway, I wish you guys good luck, not only in games but in general, and I'll see you next time. Bye!